How's it going, YouTube? We've got some news in regards to the major as it approaches. We're about a week away. It's crazy that it's already coming up, but the RLEsports Twitter has finally produced what the schedule is going to be. It also gives us some insight in regards to the way that things are going to be broadcasted. So hopefully a little bit of insight I can provide you guys as we take a look at this one. A quick word from today's sponsor, Trust Dice. Trust Dice is an online crypto casino that offers a wide variety of options from table game favorites like blackjack, roulette, and many more. There's also a selection for sports and esports betting on some of your favorite titles, as long as your region allows for it. Trust Dice also provides a faucet that allows you to claim free currency every 6 hours, along with other bonuses to reward you for your efforts. Remember, gambling is a risk. Do not gamble with money you can't afford to lose, and if you choose to participate, make sure you do so responsibly and understand success is not guaranteed. Now back to the video. The day one schedule is as follows. Two things to note immediately. Number one, we do not know what times things are going to be. To my knowledge, they said the doors open at 3 p.m. local time, which means matches will usually start an hour after. So 4 p.m. local time in Denmark is likely when these matches are going to start. They also provide us some insight saying that there is a main stream and an alternate stream. So there is going to be 2 streams going on simultaneously, roughly 4 hours a piece, which makes it actually digestible. The thing to consider in that mind, though, is that Swiss, with 16 teams, is 33 matches, 33 total matches. And if they're doing 8 a day, that causes some complications unless they end up doing additional matches on one of the days. Because if I had to guess, it's a 4-day event. 3 days is not enough to do Swiss, with 1 day being on Sunday being the exact totality of the playoff bracket. They're not going to do, I think they have to do more. So for day one being only 8 matches, that means they're going to backload these in a way with eliminations. So based upon what this is showing, I assume day one, hey, we're going to get stuff out of the way. We're going to get done with our first round. Day 2, we're going to get through rounds 2 and 3, if I had to guess, with maybe 6 to 7 matches per stream. And then day 3, which is going to be Saturday, which is in person, is your eliminations. Final round eliminations, and then final round 5. I doubt they will show the 3-0 matches or the teams that go 2-0 into 3-0 on the in-person event. They might, just to see who qualifies, but I highly doubt it. Because they know those teams are guaranteed to be there on Sunday. They usually get a 1-day bye as well. They automatically punch their ticket to the final playoff bracket. So that is what is assumed is going to happen, because we haven't been given the details yet. Even on the tweet, when people replied to it, someone said, I just want to know the time, bro. And they said on it with a salute emoji. So we will have to wait and see how things are going to go. But I think there's some pretty fun matches in that first round overall. If we're a betting man, which we are, we do enjoy doing so. Pretty straightforward, I think, when you look at the results. I think you win. I think you win. I think you win. This one could be a lot closer. Complexity may play upset, but I'm probably still going to go Vitality. Genji Power, Genji. Gentlemates Rule 1. We'll give it to Rule 1 just for an upset, for some cheekiness. Falcons OG. Let's go Falcons. And then LG Furia. Let's go Furia. Why not? I think we could see some interesting results, but expect round 1 to really kind of tell the tale of how things are going to go. Now, the coolest thing as well to remember about international matches on LAN is these are all on like an individual day. So like, say you play poorly on the first day of Swiss. Go back to your practice room, reflect on the matches, try to do some replay analysis, and then respond for the next day, a new matchup that you can prepare for. This is something that a lot of teams wish happened more regularly outside of Swiss. Teams that know their matches ahead of time so they can prep and do homework and do replay analysis with it. This gives them essentially 12 hours to do that, which I think gives us better competition. I think it gives us better storylines. I think it gives us better things going into the match of seeing more competitive sides. I think for coaches like Luminosity with Raw Greg and stuff, having that additional time is really important. So I think there is some cool opportunities to see, but some things to keep in mind that, yes, we may only get to see these teams once. Yes, they're going to be on separate streams. That also provides a little bit of insight of what may be happening as well at the event. I can tell you guys from people that I've talked to, the players have practice rooms at the hotel, and they're actually only open until midnight, which is really weird. That if you have a dedicated hotel room for practice rooms, why can't they be open 24/7? If the players want to grind, if they want to put in those extra hours, make sure they're feeling good, and like it's a private room, it's not like they need staff there, I don't see the issue. I think that's very, very weird. On the other side of things too, I don't know what that means for setups, but there will probably be an A stream and a B stream setup where the players will just have a easy setup off camera. I don't know if there's going to be cameras or visuals on the B stream. I also don't know who's going to be running the alternate stream either. That is stuff that we all have to wait and see on. I do not know how they're going to do the main stream and the alternate stream. I selfishly am going to be there and am very curious to see what production and all that kind of stuff is going to lead up to and what that's going to look like. I'm very interested to see on if it's more like Worlds where they had the wildcard stages in one place and then they had the main event on stage somewhere else. But I'm very interested to see on how these matches play out, especially on the Thursday, Friday when we don't have a live crowd, because that spacing wise makes things a little bit easier. But I'm sure it also creates some complications because that means they have to have stuff set up for visuals and shots. Like, Blast has a lot of work to do over the next week, chat. I can guarantee you guys they're probably already there trying to get things ready to go and set up depending on the venue and what access is. So yeah, it's a ton of work, but I'll try to keep you guys up to date on all things going on with the space and what things are happening up until the point where I'm no longer at home because I'm attending. So with that said, if you guys enjoy the content, like, subscribe, notifications. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.